So everybody, got the coals all hot. Need to get some gloves on because I got to put some dripping pans in there. Fill it up with some sauce. It's not called sauce. I don't even know what the hell it's actually called. I'm sure somebody in this video will let me know what the heck it's called, but I know what I'm doing. That fire is looking hot. I should have probably put this kettle on first, but I'm not going to put the kettle on yet to know what the temperature's at. I'm going to put... You'll see what I'm going to do. These are my grilling gloves right here. I'm going to get 2 of them on. Safety first, everybody. Safety first. Okay. I'm just going to take one pan, put it right up in here. I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. I don't really have a divider. Some people actually have dividers for this to keep their coals separate. I do not have a divider. I heard they're actually hard to come by. So just bear with me while I try to get these pans in here and get them sitting down pretty flush down in there. These flat to the bottom is really what I'm going for. That way I can pour some of this stuff in here. We'll leave some ash in there. Whatever. Again, I took one of the gloves off because I got to just be able to pour this in here. Again, safety. And that was probably pretty stupid what I just did. But what I got right here, if you can see, I've got applesauce, some pineapples. They were actually whole pineapples, not a whole pineapple, but the whole round pineapple. I just cut it up into bits. It's a little easier. I put some seasonings in there, Mrs. Dash, garlic and herb, and I hit it with water. So it's about a cup of applesauce, cinnamon applesauce, about a cup and a half of water, the pineapple juice that was in the pineapples, and then a couple of pineapples. And I'm just going to pour it in here. Get some of that in there. I'll probably push it down with a something with a fork. I don't really want to use the fork. I need to get more in here. So let me get my other tool out here. Some tongs. Probably should have done this a little bit better. I hope I didn't punch a hole through that. Oh, and them coals is hot. They are ready. Again, what this is all for is for a ham. You'll see it when it comes out. Again, I should have probably had that set in there a little bit better. Let me pull the camera up closer so you can see it. It's just to give it a smell, scent. I'm about to put my crate on right now because we're going to be doing some indirect cooking. So, really doesn't matter which way I put this on because the ham will be over on this side. Heat over here, ham over here. Now, if you're wondering what kind of grill this is a Stoke grill with interchangeable parts. Picked it up at Target. It was pretty nice. Like I said, I gotta see what the degrees are gonna be at before I end up throwing this ham on here. But as you can see, you got your vent controls right over here on this side. And then your temperature gauge is on this side. Now I want to get it up to around 300 degrees. So I'll have to control it a little bit with the vent. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to come back out and you'll see me put this ham on here. I don't have any photo editing or video editing, I should say. So this video is going to look like, you know, whatever. There's no video editing. Alright, we're back. Alright, it's about at 300 degrees right now. One thing that I'm actually going to do before I put the ham on is clean the grill out. I actually already scrubbed it down. But onion. Onion helps this thing. It'll smell real nice when the onion hits it. The onion also helps clean any of that char on there that you might have had on there from earlier. But I like to put the onion in there also. I'm not going to put it down in the fire, but I'll just leave it, say, like right around here. And I'll show you what the onion looks like after. I just like to run that onion all around the place. Put a little pressure when you're doing it too. Don't be shy. And then you can see some of the black that comes off of it. All right, now I'm just going to take this onion, put it right over here. Like I said, my grill's ready. So we're about to put this ham on. And I'm actually going to put it right on the crates because I got the fire over on this side. So it's going to be indirect heat. Again, it's ham, so it's already cooked. Pre-cooked ham. All right. So this is what the ham looks like right here. I hit it with some seasonings. Again, some Mrs. Dash seasoning. I'm going to put the ham face down. Let's see. Face down this way. Just drop it right on there. Okay? Don't worry about your hands getting dirty. Get something to clean that off. Get that on there. Now, I might need to push it over just a smidgen more. But that's about right where I want it. Onion. Some of that liquid down below. Heat on the other side. Ham right here. Now the thing that you want to do when you're doing your ham, or if you're doing any indirect cooking, make sure you have vents on the same side as the meat. That way it pulls the heat up and it pulls it right out this way where the meat is, because the heat's over here. You want the heat to come this way. If I had put that on the other side, what's going to happen is the heat's just going to go right out the vent, and it's really not going to hit the meat at all too much. Okay? If you see a little sweat on my face, this is Florida heat, folks. Okay? Just had a quick thunderstorm here. Actually had to move the barbecue from directly outside to underneath here so I can finish off the coals and the grilling. You really don't want these to get wet. They can get rusted, get nasty. You want to try to preserve your grill as best as you can. Again, this is ham on the grill, indirect heat, some liquid in the bottom. I'll be hitting it up with a glaze later. That might be in the part 2 video because, like I said, there is no video editing on this. And it's going to be a little while before I put some glaze on it. Okay? So, stick around. This is part 1. Part 2 coming at you. You guys will see it almost spontaneous unless I load this up right away. But I think I'll load them both up at the same time, so it seems like real easy and quick for you guys to flip between 1 and 2. Just before I go, I am going to have to control these vents a little. With this thermometer on this side, it's going to shoot up faster. Right now it's saying 400 degrees. Now I've got 2 vent holes open on this side. Let me bring the camera around here real quick so you can see. 2 vent holes open out of all these vents right here. Okay, now that's supposed to control the heat. Okay, down below my vents are fully open so I can get the fire going. Keep it nice and hot. If I need to add more coals, I'll add more coals. But for right now, I think 2 is where I want to keep it at because the thermometer is on the same side as the heat. It's just going up higher. I think it's going to be off in what the degrees say. Maybe something Stoke might want to do. Stoke. S-T-O-K. The O is long, so Stoke. I kept on calling it Stock. Just because that's how I read it. I didn't really read it with the line over it. But the Stoke grill, maybe they want to put the vent and the thermometer on the same side. But I really don't think it matters because technically you're supposed to stab your meat with the thermometer. But this is supposed to let you know what the temperature of this grill is. So, I don't know if anybody knows, you know, if that's correct or not. Let me know. Throw it in some comments. But again, part 2 coming up later. Thank you.